Black Friday is here. And while most people are talking about stuff that you don't really need, I want to focus on a few of the pieces of gear that are essential to my lifestyle and finding more flow that I think will help you if you don't already have, or if you're looking for that other high performer in your life and great gift ideas that will help them to build out their Flow OS. Now, I want to take a more mindful approach on what is the gear that you actually need or are looking to upgrade this Black Friday. And because last week I did the video on some of the best Kindle deals, which is exciting and something that a lot of the viewers on this channel are interested in, I just wanted to let you know that since making that video, there are a few more of the Paperwhite editions of the Kindle that are on sale now without the bundles. So both the regular brand new Kindle Paperwhite as well as the signature edition are on sale for 16 and 17% off, not just with that bundle that was still up to 25% off, I think. These are the prices and deals that I see in Canada, and it's still not showing me what some of the deals are in the States. And I'm not sure if that is due to a supply and availability of Kindles right now, or if they're listed if you are in the US. But if you are shopping for a new Kindle or wanting to get one of these upgrades, remember this is a device that will last you a good 7+ years before you really need to upgrade it. So if you've got one in the past couple of years, like I've got the late 2021 edition of the signature edition Paperwhite, and I don't see any need to upgrade this for many years to come. The battery life is still holding up great, and every other feature on the newer Paperwhites or the newer Kindles are just not that attractive to me to think about upgrading. So with that in mind, a few of the things that make the biggest difference in my life are things like fitness trackers. So the Whoop as well as Oura rings are both on sale with their own sales that I'll include in the description for Black Friday. Whether you get one or the other, definitely you don't need both devices, or if you've already got an Apple Watch, you don't need all three. I have a longer, more in-depth review of these devices coming in the next couple of weeks because I want to talk about some of the comparisons between them. If you are just looking for something as a sleep tracker, you're looking to improve your sleep, I think the Oura Ring is the best option because it's the least invasive and you're not going to be worried about getting distractions or notifications when you're sleeping, like what can happen if you've got an Apple Watch on. And the Whoop has a very specific use case for if you are doing more weightlifting or another sport where you don't want to be wearing a watch all the time. That's where I find the Whoop is the most useful. But as I'm going to talk about in the longer review, I've found a lot of bugs and issues with this device that has led me to stop using it regularly. But if you're just getting started with tracking your health and fitness, there is a great deal on 1 year of membership with the device on Amazon. So I think that is a great gift option for people to start with fitness tracking. And also if you are looking to just start to understand your recovery trends, your training and performance trends, the 1 year all in for 13% off on the Whoop right now is a great time to get started with fitness tracking. You know, that's much cheaper than getting an Apple Watch. It's also less expensive than Oura, which also requires a membership on top of it to get the most details. So you could get that for the 1 year package or gift it as the 1 year and then just cancel the subscription if you got all you needed to out of understanding your health metrics and trends. And that's the way I would approach it. But some of the Oura rings are on sale for Black Friday. I've seen up to over $100 off on some of the different options and devices. And so if that's more what you're looking for or looking to get as a gift for somebody, it is also the best time of the year to jump on with the Oura ring. Now, since we're talking about sleep, let's go into one of the things that actually makes the biggest difference on improving your sleep. And it's probably one of the funniest gift ideas or options, but it's a game changer, and it's this sleep mask. This is the Wow sleep mask that I will include in the description too. I learned about this one from Tim Ferriss in one of his gift giving ideas and blog posts a long time ago. But it's got this like memory foam 3-dimensional shape to it. And I also checked, it is on sale for Black Friday. This thing has held the test of time. If you've ever used a sleep mask before, then you'll know that sometimes like the elastic band wears out on it. This one hasn't worn out on me in a very long time. And I may also pick up another one just because they are on sale and it's so great to have. I'm a bit of a psycho when it comes to sleeping, and if I have a crack of light anywhere, it'll keep my eyes glued open all night and I'll have trouble sleeping. So the thing with sleep masks, even if I'm in a very dark room, is I like that it forces me to close my eyes. And that sounds weird, but it actually helps me to sleep better and fall asleep faster. So that's one of the reasons that sleep masks, even if you sleep somewhere that is very dark, make a big difference in your sleep quality without having to invest in blackout blinds and all other types of sleep mitigation options or light mitigation options in your room. So check this out. I think it's like 13% off, and it's $10, $11, maybe $13 in Canada. So it would be even less than that in the States. This is an amazing gift idea for anybody interested in sleeping better, performing better as well. You should get one for yourself. And then the final thing that I want to talk about is 8 Sleep. Now, I'm not sponsored by 8 Sleep. This is not a sponsored video. I wish that I was, but 8 Sleep is on sale, I think $500 off. And compared to, I've got a Chiliblanket and the Oura sleep system from Chili Sleep. Now this is a much bigger investment. You're probably not going to go and jump on this deal last minute, but if you have been shopping around for a better sleep system, this is probably the best time of the year to get one. As I was saying, I've got the Oura sleep system with the Chiliblanket, which is a weighted blanket that circulates cool water. And it has been one of the best things that I've done for my sleep, even though there are a bunch of issues with the device itself. That is why I really wish that I could have an 8 Sleep system. But having dogs in the bed is not an option when you've got a pad on the bed that is circulating cold water. And if one of their nails dig into it, it's just going to cause a leak and destroy the device that is very expensive. So that's why I go with the sleep blanket. It works great, but there are some things that just stopped working after a while, and the cooler itself no longer has the adjustments in temperature or anything through the night, and it sometimes glitches out on me, and it will switch to full heat just randomly in the middle of the night or ahead of the night, which is a terrible way to wake up unexpectedly. It's a great way to wake up expectedly, and I've found that to be one of the best things about these devices is you set that perfect temperature for your sleep, and then when you're ready to wake up or when your wake up time happens, you program it to automatically start warming up as you start waking up. And it's the best way to wake up. You feel refreshed and you feel awake, and you don't even need an alarm clock because your body's natural raise in temperature with this external device also heating up is just incredible to wake up to. And I know that Chili Sleep went through new ownership or something in the past year or so. It doesn't look like they even sell the weighted blanket anymore. So I can't even recommend that device because it's no longer available. And that's why I think, and I've heard so many great things about 8 Sleep, maybe it is overpriced. There are some other videos and reviews on cheaper devices, and maybe they work, but from my experience using the Oura system and how it stopped working very quickly and doesn't work ideal, the only thing that still works great when it does work is that it still cools down the blanket, and I get it down as cold as possible for sleep. It's just, I would like it probably a bit colder. And that's why I think also having one of the better systems makes more sense. So those are some of the best deals that I've found on the things that are game changers to me for high performance living. Now, there are a lot of other options, stuff that's on sale that we could talk about, but that wasn't the point of the video, and it was meant to be more intentional on what are the things that you actually need. And going back to, Kindle, to me, it is all about valuing reading over other forms of entertainment and forms of even learning itself, because there's no better than long form reading of books. And that's why I think the Kindle's such a great device for it, and why it deserves a spot in that gear instead of stuff category. So I hope you found the video helpful, and maybe it enticed you to pick up something for Black Friday this year. But if anything else comes to mind, leave a comment below on what you're shopping for or what you think deserves a spot in the high performance gear category that's worth mentioning. And before you go, check out this video next, where I talked about more of the Black Friday deals on some of the other Kindle devices, as that can be a helpful guide to deciding which device is best for you or which features you may want if you're shopping for a Kindle.